Are you inspired by mood board challenges? Hello everyone, Miss Carrie here. Today I'm going to share my take on the March Hip Kit mood board and show you how I was inspired to create an adorable layout for spring. For most of my project, I will be using the February cardstock collection from Hip Kit Club. Each month, a set of 12 by 12 cardstock is designed to coordinate with the monthly kit. These are two-sided designs with a solid fabric-like pattern on the front and some prints on the back. The print varies each month to match the components in the kit. Not only will I be using the cardstock collection, I will also bring in a few items from the main kit, the embellishment kit, and the Pocket Life collection. The scrapbook page will reflect the March mood board, and I'll share it on the screen for you to see. If you enjoy mood boards, you might want to consider joining the Hip Kit group on Facebook and participating in these monthly challenges. If you're new to mood boards, here's the basic concept. It's a collage of images, text, and objects meant to inspire your project. You're not required to use everything in the mood board. Just pick a few images or colors that resonate with you and begin from there. The first image that caught my attention was the set of pastel pencils with the hearts drifting away from them. I like that rainbow-like pattern and the softness of the design. I'm going to use that part of the mood board as my starting point. I want to add rainbow stripes to my page, so I'm making some diagonal pencil marks that are 1 1/4 inch apart. With a piercing tool, I created some stitching marks on those lines. Each one of these will be a complete row of basic stitches created with embroidery thread. I chose colors that match these 5 cardstock colors. Off camera, I added all the embroidery lines and placed this page on the All the Feel Heart pattern paper. To mimic the flyaway hearts in the mood board, I'm going to lay out butterflies across the centers of these lines. I'm starting with blush cardstock, then Pure Excitement, which is the yellow. I'm going to follow with Tranquil, True Blue, and Love You Lilac. The butterflies were cut using the butterfly die set from last May. If you didn't get a chance to grab a set of these, they are still available in the Hip Kit shop, and they're perfect for your spring photos. The mood board has heart images, but I chose a butterfly design because there's a butterfly image in the photo I'm going to be using. You could recreate this look with hearts or flowers or any shape that fits the theme of your photos. If you're not a fan of stitching, you could just wrap the thread around the paper or draw your lines with a pen, or you could even create splashes of color with paint or ink. There's so many possibilities for this type of design. I staggered the butterfly pattern and let some of them go off the edge of the page. I should have done this before I glued the backer pattern in place, but I was still able to trim off the excess with a small pair of scissors. Alright, now that all the butterflies are in place, let's take a look at how lovely this is. Doesn't it give off some amazing spring vibes? I'm going to bring in this adorable photo. Behind this, I've laid 2 Pocket Life cards that I had left over from my mini album project. I also added a heart pattern product strip from the Beautiful Moment pattern paper. And then I backed everything in the dark depth blue cardstock. Around the photo, I'm going to bring in a mix of florals. Now I'm nearing the end of my kit, so these are a mix of flowers from the sticker sheet and ones that were fussy cut from the Best Life floral pattern. If you haven't dug into your kit yet, you could probably use all floral stickers for this. The mood board does have quite a few floral images, and most are softer colors, which fits the rest of my page rather well. I chose one bold colored flower, which is that bright sizzle pink floral. Now this is the same color as that butterfly in her shirt, so it's going to bring focus back to the photo. In the collage of images, there is a lovely vintage camera. So I brought in a little clip to the top of my photo. And I placed a little phrase next to that says, "You're adorable." Again, I'm bringing in more of that brighter pink to place more focus on the photo. The mood board also has a little spring title banner, and I like the arch shape, so I'm going to mimic that below my photo. Instead of creating a banner, I'm going to place white puffy letters along the edge of this arch. I cut this from Sizzle Pink cardstock using an arch die. Now that I have the words "sweet baby" in place, I want to fill this space here, and I'm going to do that with a butterfly cut. I'm layering 2 butterflies together to make this look like an embossed image. In the center of my butterfly, I'm going to add a little glitter heart, and then I'll adhere this in place below my photo. I'm lining it up with the PL card above to make it look like a continuous piece. I love how this turned out. Alright, I'm going to bring that mood board back to the screen so that you can see which images inspired me today. I began with the multicolor pencil image. I was drawn to the soft pastel rainbow design, which I recreated with thread and die-cut butterflies. After adding my photo, I layered some florals around it. Like the mood board, I kept these soft and simple. For my title, I replicated this spring title. Instead of a banner, I placed my letters on an arch shape, which I layered below the photo. I love how that butterfly gives the illusion of a debossed image. So are you ready to give this mood board challenge a try? As I mentioned before, mood boards are created to ignite inspiration. Begin with a single inspiration piece, like I did with the floating hearts, and from that simple idea, your page evolves into a stunning design. If you enjoy challenges like this, then you should join the HipKit Facebook group and enter your mood board inspired project for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the HipKit site. For those of you who are already members of the group, don't forget to add your entry to the comments of the challenge post before Sunday, March 31st at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to thank you for joining me for another scrapbook project. If you would like to see more of my creations, you can visit my channel or follow Miss Carrie's Creations online. If you have any questions about the project or the supplies listed below, feel free to leave me a comment. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.